Russian air defenses on the Crimean Peninsula intercepted a strike by two Ukrainian Grom, 2 ballistic missiles on May 6, in what marked the latest of multiple attempted attacks on the territory by Ukraine in recent weeks. The Grom 2 was developed based on Soviet technologies Ukraine inherited when the state disintegrated, and although only fielded in limited numbers, it replaced a portion of the country's Soviet Tokayu missile systems, which have been responsible for the bulk of strikes on Russian targets. With a 500 km range, and carrying a 500 kg warhead, the solid-fuel missiles deploy from transporter-erector launchers, providing survivability through mobility. Entering service in the mid-2010s after multiple delays, the Grom is a relatively basic ballistic missile design for the 21st century, and lacks features seen on overseas designs such as the Russian Iskander and North Korean KN-23, including semi-ballistic depressed trajectories with very low apogees, and with the ability to conduct extensive in-flight maneuvers. These kinds of capabilities were pioneered by the Soviet-era OTR-23 Oka ballistic missile and make missile strikes far more difficult to intercept, although Ukraine's inability to develop similar features for its own ballistic missile class has left them vulnerable against modern Russian air defenses. Use of two of the limited number of Grom 2 missiles available for the attempted Crimean strike indicates a high priority allocated to the operation, with the formerly Ukrainian-held strategically located territory having considerable symbolic value for both sides in the ongoing Russian-Ukrainian war, which has made it a priority target for attack. The launch of 2 Grom missiles against Crimea coincided closely with an attempted drone strike using more than 10 aircraft, which targeted the regional capital of Sevastopol. The air defense forces and electronic warfare units prevented another attack on Sevastopol, with no damage done to any structures in the city. Crimea is among the most heavily fortified in Russia, with a multi-layered air defense network built around 3 units of S-400S- a long-range surface-to-air missile system capable of providing over half a dozen tiers of defense, using multiple complementary missile classes with different ranges and performance characteristics. These are supported by assets including S-300PM and Panzer air defense systems, Iskander ballistic missile systems, Bastion cruise missile systems, and 3 regiments of fighter aircraft.